After 5 years at the company, I single-handedly managed all product development and curation while being paid for one position. Yet when I got pregnant, my new female supervisor Lily began systematically targeting me for termination. I stood my ground. She sneered arrogantly. "You've had too much authority for too long. Don't mistake yourself for indispensable. The company won't miss deadweight like you." My husband Ryan advised. "Pregnancy does affect work performance. If you can't bear to quit, maybe we should consider termination." Later, when his affair with Lily trended nationwide and our company faced bankruptcy, they both knelt begging for my help. By then, I'd become the city's most prominent female entrepreneur. "Excuse me," I said, stepping over them. "I have meetings to attend. Welcome to my channel. If you like this story, please click to subscribe. There are more wonderful stories waiting for you to listen to." Chapter 1. The positive test prompted me to post frowny face meeting a little one when summer cicadas sing. Likes flooded in instantly. Lily commented. Before I could regret not blocking her, her DM arrived. Frowny face Emily. Pause your projects. Come to the office this afternoon. The vague message unsettled me. Lily, Mr. Williams' daughter and my new supervisor, summoned me to Good Times Media where I'd worked since graduation 5 years ago. I'd grown with this company from 3 people filming skits in a garage to managing dozens of influencers across industries. Colleagues joked, "You're our founding general." Initially, our workplace thrived. When my husband's mother needed care, Mr. Williams exempted me from clocking in. Grateful, I worked holidays and weekends without complaint. Everything changed when Lily took charge this January. Her salary reforms forced out talent through disguised pay cuts. As operations director handling scripts, campaigns, and vendor negotiations, I became her target. When her proposal to split my department got rejected for cost reasons, the nitpicking began. Seasoned professional that I was, I recognized the power play. Though respected by staff, most investors now were Williams' relatives. Lily wanted to strip this outsider off influence. What truly alarmed me was overhearing her instruct HR prioritize married mothers and singles. No women with boyfriends or marriage plans. We can't afford maternity leaves. At 1:30 p.m., I arrived at our 15-minute commute office. After 3 hours in the conference room, Lily sauntered in. "No phone?" I nodded, fingers brushing the activated recorder in my blazer. "Emily." She flipped through files. "How long have you been here?" 5 years and 42 days. As a veteran, you've seen our struggles. With restructuring, some employees need to go on unpaid leave until expansion completes. So am I on the partial furlough list? I've been performing my duties perfectly well. This isn't some make-work position. She glanced up at me, lips quirking. "If you refuse the temporary leave arrangement, you can choose to resign voluntarily." I kept my composure. "What's the criteria for the furlough list?" "I've reviewed your attendance records since joining. Your timecard system shows constant missed punches. As management, if you can't handle basic accountability, how can you command respect?" My responsibility is developing marketing proposals and frequent off-site vendor negotiations. Mr. Williams personally exempted me from desk hours on my first day. In 5 years, neither my campaigns nor product selections have ever faltered. My work record is impeccable. I won't accept furlough or voluntary resignation. She snapped her folder shut. "Mr. Williams waived your desk time. But did he ever excuse you from clocking in? Is basic punctuality beneath you?" The trap became clear. She was twisting semantics to manufacture cause. "He did." I met her gaze steadily. "The chat history exists on my phone. Moreover, my employment contract nowhere designates missed punches as gross misconduct. If you terminate me over this, you'll owe full severance." Her composure cracked, slamming both palms on the desk. Lily hissed. Emily, you're really pushing your luck. Word is you're pregnant. How presentable will you be waddling around clients with that belly? Either clean out your desk now, or get rid of that mistake. This company carries no dead weight. Bitter laughter escaped me. This woman dismissed years of 80-hour weeks tailoring content strategies for each influencer personality. Who did she think haggled suppliers down to the last dollar? Compared endless product samples? 5 years of dedication. Reduced to maternity-based vitriol. I'd anticipated Lily's hostility toward my pregnancy. But hearing my child called a mystic ignited primal fury. Maternal instinct warred with professional discipline as I smiled frostily. Thank you for the reminder, Lily. Article 42 of the labor law prohibits terminating or demoting employees during pregnancy, maternity, or nursing periods. Illegal termination requires double severance, 2 months pay per service year. Her pen snapped. You dare lecture me on compliance? Watch your step. Emily. This isn't over. True to her threat, my corporate access vanished overnight next morning, password reset. All internal groups purged. Typical Lily strongarm tactics. Foolish move. I archived every screenshot in yesterday's voice recording to personal drives before marching into headquarters. Outside the corner office, heated voices halted my knock. That bitch Emily won't resign. Claims I can't fire her without payout. Dad, you need to handle this. I rapped decisively. Silence. Lily yanked the door open. Flushed. What are you doing here? Brushing past her, I addressed the silver-haired man behind the desk. Mr. Williams, I'd like to discuss recent employment decisions. He glowered. Emily, I expected better. Granting privileges doesn't make you indispensable. Frankly, we'll function fine without deadweight. Out of respect for your 5 years, we'll cover benefits through next month with 1 month severance. Don't embarrass yourself. We built this together. The words stung. I remembered the startup days, him ordering midnight pizza for overtime crews. Bowing in gratitude after late sessions. We're family here, he'd declare. All in this together. Now that family demanded I abandon my child or face exile. He once said, Emily, I truly admire how you balance career and family. I should have my daughter learn from you someday. Yet now, I can't reconcile the shrewd businessman before me with the man I once knew. To his proposal, I calmly responded, I'm afraid I can't accept this. Emily, after all these years in the workforce, you know opportunities wait for no one. Blame your poor timing with this pregnancy. Mr. Williams interjected with practiced sympathy. Why don't you take maternity leave now? We'll welcome you back after the baby's born. The e-commerce circle's small, no need for unpleasantness. His carrot-and-stick approach laid out every possible exit route. It might have worked on someone more compliant. Not me. So the company froze my access without notice to force me out? My voice remained steady. 5 years of flawless service. And now during my pregnancy? If you insist on wrongful termination, labor arbitration becomes inevitable. Mr. Williams' brow furrowed. Ryan, is that a threat? With elderly parents needing care and a newborn on the way, why burn bridges? He leaned forward, the paternal act crumbling. Remember, no employer wants troublemakers. We'll still pay your year-end bonus. Final offer. His magnanimous tone grated. December's bonus was rightfully mine regardless. After 5 years of loyalty ending like this, I've no interest in future corporate roles. Lily snorted across the conference table. Not work? How's Ryan supposed to support your whole family? Don't be ridiculous. Lady. My breath hitched. I'd never mentioned my husband's name at work. How did she? My husband's finances aren't your concern. I deflected. Per labor laws, The company owes me 2 and compensation, 10 months pay. We can settle this properly or through arbitration. Go ahead and sue. Lily slammed her palms on the table. Our legal team's been itching for target practice. Get out. I'll leave immediately. I agreed. After receiving my termination letter and separation certificate, the HR documents appeared within minutes. The termination notice sneered, violated company policies through insubordination. Lily's flamboyant signature slashed across the bottom. As I packed my office, the accumulated trinkets of 5 years surprised even me. I'll inventory everything later, I told wide-eyed junior staffers. At my computer, an unexpected password prompt blinked. May I use HR's workstation? 30 minutes later, finalized client lists circulated my professional network alongside a departure announcement. Done? Lily materialized. Lipstick freshly reapplied. Now get lost. Who should I brief on current projects? My professionalism lingered. She scrawled violently on the exit form. Just sign and disappear already. The HR manager's subtle thumbs up caught my eye as I stopped phone recording. Should any work-related issues arise? I said evenly. I'll consider myself absolved from commentary. Mr. Williams intercepted me at the elevator. Frost coding his words, "You'll regret burning bridges." I met his gaze squarely. Some masterclasses in gaslighting deserve silent applause. On my way home, my phone kept buzzing nonstop. Emily, you're such a badass. But why did they make you resign so suddenly? You'll lose your 156 days of paid maternity leave and childbirth allowance. Lily's truly a nightmare. If this continues, all the talent will quit and the company will collapse. This is terrifying. I got called in for a talk too yesterday. Emily, can I join your arbitration case? Messages flooded the group chat I'd created for my team. As I started typing reassurances, a notification from my pinned contact popped up. Heard you caused a scene at work today? Lost your job? Darling, your career matters. Maybe consider terminating the pregnancy, apologize properly, and you could keep your position. After battling the company all day, these 2 sentences from him cut deeper than any corporate maneuver. I'd never mentioned the conflict to him, yet he'd somehow learned every detail and now stood firmly against me. Instantly, I connected this to Lily. How would 2 unrelated people share information? I replied, "Since when did you become so well-informed?" The typing indicator flickered endlessly before a voice message arrived. Aren't I listed as your emergency contact? Your boss called me. Lies. My emergency contact had always been my mother. Suddenly, Lily's undisguised hostility made perfect sense. Even her cruel remarks about my unborn child fell into place. Changing direction mid-step, I texted my best friend Sophia for coffee. Sophia, the legal world's rising star, had been my company's failed recruitment target for their legal department. The lowball offer I'd rejected still made me cringe. Between sips of latte, I explained everything. The labor arbitration's straightforward with your evidence, Sophia assessed. But this suspicion about Ryan cheating with your boss, any proof? My gut count? I smiled bitterly. My intuition had never failed me since childhood. Get me concrete evidence caught in the act. Financial trails. I'll handle the arbitration paperwork. But Emily, if it's true, what about the baby? Stirring my coffee, I said, isn't single motherhood trending now? I've waited 5 years for this child. I won't back down. Then we'll ditch the bastard. Move in with me, we'll co-parent. Her fierce expression made me tease, if you were a man, Ryan would have been obsolete years ago. Seriously though, your mom warned us. Ryan's pretty boy charm attracts trouble. That Alzheimer's-stricken mother of his? You've shouldered that burden alone. But don't worry, we'll cut our losses clean. Returning home after dark, I found my mother-in-law muttering on the couch while Ryan live-streamed from his studio. The looks-focused streamer had built 3 million plus followers on TikTok through his charming, funny, doting husband persona, a character I'd crafted myself. In our early days, I'd occasionally let my voice or hands appear in his videos, fueling fans' curiosity about the mysterious Mrs. Brown. His followers' demands for my face reveal often topped comments. At peak hype, even Ryan begged, "Babe, just one face reveal? We could double our followers." I always refused. Mystery sustains interest, a truth every content strategist knows. Though resentful, he never pushed too hard. After all, I'd built his entire brand from scratch. But between work demands, I realized I hadn't appeared in his streams for 3 months. While he was live streaming, I retreated to the bedroom and located his backup phone. My fingers flew across the screen with muscle memory. The chat history remained intact, overflowing with increasingly vile exchanges. Recent messages glared back at me. "Lily Williams, you lied. How is she pregnant?" Ryan Brown, "Baby, you have to believe me, I was wasted that night." Lily, "What now?" Ryan, "I'll make her get rid of it." Lily, "Would you really? Let me handle this." Lily, "That desperate hag must really love you. Choosing unemployment over abortion." Ryan, "Don't be mad. Sweetheart. I've got ways to ensure she never carries to term. Once I finish transferring the last assets, I'm divorcing her." Followed by Valentine's $1,314 transfers. Lunar New Year's $6,666 red packets. Every e-commerce purchase under Lillian the delivery info. Hotel receipts from 5-star properties across 3 time zones. Morning after pill purchases at 24-hour pharmacies. Ryan and I were the prom king and queen who actually lasted, high school sweethearts turned power couple celebrating our decade anniversary. The man I'd built a life with now plotted against our miracle baby, dismissing our planned pregnancy as drunken collateral damage. Yet my hands remained steady as I photographed each digital betrayal. After securing evidence, I repacked his phone and began filling my 26-inch suitcase with essentials. By dawn, I wheeled my life past our snoring bed. Sophia's guest room became my war room. Her recommended private investigator received comprehensive dossiers on Ryan and Lily. We needed more than texts for the impending nuclear divorce. Ryan's midday call found me serene, just taking a wellness retreat. "Darling, even hired a caregiver for your mother." His credit card statements would choke on that particular spa bill. The PI delivered within 7 days. His dossier contained 4K footage of Ryan and Lily's rooftop pool escapades, their faces unmistakable in golden hour lighting. I forwarded the files to Sophia with instructions to initiate proceedings. Then vomited twice. Former colleagues turned informants flooded my inbox. "Emily, the company's imploding since you left. Our main account's engagement dropped 60%. Those idiot influencers keep messing up product codes during live streams. Lily's got cold sores from stress. She's making all sales staff do thirst traps instead of actual work. Half the team quit over the softcore content mandates. Ship's sinking fast." I smirked at their panic. Lily never grasped how I'd engineered each influencer's persona, curated their brand partnerships, optimized pricing matrices. Her useless paper pusher had been the architect of their success. 3 bodyguards flanked me during the confrontation at Starbucks. Ryan's performative concern made me nauseous. "Honey, you're joking. We're having a baby. I'd never leave." Sophia's legal team pounced before he finished his caramel macchiato. The Williams family fortune wouldn't save their golden girl from discovery. Every offshore account, every falsified invoice, every hotel keycard would fuel our case. As the barista called out Ryan's order, I slid our anniversary photo across the table. His grinning face in the frame mirrored the PI's timestamped evidence. "Your baby's due date? Same as your bankruptcy hearing. Let's see who's really getting rid of something." I wasn't in the mood to play his games. I tossed the printed photos in front of him. His face twisted. "You stalked me? You fucking knew all along? Pretending to go out for fresh air just to set me up? You bitch." The ugliness of human nature erupted in an instant. I slapped him hard. "Ryan, you cheated during my pregnancy and now blame me for trapping you? How pathetic. My terms are simple: divorce with you leaving penniless." He glared defiantly. "Fine. But split the assets or I'll drag this out forever." Sophia's friend behind me restrained him before he could lunge. The negotiation collapsed. On the way back to Sophia's place, my friend sent a trending Weibo link titled, "Exec at e-commerce firm traded sexual favors for deals, the truth behind bargain product selections." The viral thread with evidence of photos claimed the company fired me for unethical practices, only to face blackmail via labor arbitration. My personal details flooded the internet within minutes. Recognizing the Williams family's desperate smear campaign, I called Sophia. "They're spreading sexual rumors with bot armies. Over 500 reposts already. I'm filing the defamation lawsuit." Next, I contacted PR connections. Though the attack targeted me, partnered brands got implicated. Soon, their official clarification statements mushroomed online. Despite swift damage control, the gossip wildfire raged. Mob mentality was terrifying, yet I calmly lunched with friends amidst the storm. Let the dust settle. Post-lunch, I hired a crisis PR team, then launched a verified account. My 10-minute video montage of Ryan's affair evidence and boardroom recordings went viral after promotion, amassing 100,000+ engagements in hours. Public sentiment flipped. Cheaters and the Williams family's company faced mass boycotts. Their livestream hosts got bombarded with anti-homewrecker comments. 3 days later at the labor arbitration mediation, Mr. Williams arrived alone. The 50-year-old looked decades older, his once confident demeanor replaced by haggard defeat. He offered 2N+1 severance, 11 months pay, for dropping the case, ignoring my parallel defamation lawsuit. Sophia countered sharply, "The defamation case is separate. Our arbitration demands 11 months compensation plus unpaid PTO cash out and emotional damages for workplace pregnancy discrimination." Emily, know your limits. Mr. Williams seethed. I held his gaze. "You know exactly who crossed lines. Women shouldn't have to sacrifice careers for motherhood. I'm fighting not just for myself, but every working woman entitled to legal protections without silencing themselves." The mediation failed. Next day, we filed formal arbitration. During the waiting period, my defamation case against Lily concluded. Ironclad evidence plus viral outrage secured a swift win, court-ordered public apology, $200,000 in damages, and 1-year sentence for criminal libel. The looming jail time panicked the Williams family. Mr. Williams called pleading, "Emily, we built your career. Lily acted foolishly, name your price. She's too young for a criminal record." His tone suggested he still didn't know I'd uncovered his daughter's affair with my husband. "Out of respect for our past relationship, I'll address you as Mr. Williams. The moment you discovered your daughter was sleeping with a married employee, you should have anticipated this day. I don't understand what you're," I snorted and hung up. He didn't understand? No. He understood perfectly. Credit to the expensive private investigator I hired who'd conveniently recorded a conversation. He'd known about his daughter's affairs all along, but was blinded by Ryan's influencer status, thinking Lily could leverage Ryan's following to grow the company without paying him, even profiting from his earnings. With Ryan's fanbase, their livestream sales would have been guaranteed hits. As for Lily seducing Ryan, pure calculation, his follower count and pretty face matched her own ambition. Two opportunists recognizing kindred spirits. After settling that lawsuit, our divorce proceedings began. Ryan showed up with his lawyer. The moment he saw me, the waterworks started. Every sentence dripped with remorse. At one point, courtroom staff had to restrain his emotional outburst. I'd prepared for prolonged battles. With Lily facing jail time and the Williams family declining, only an idiot wouldn't come crawling back. When court adjourned, Ryan threw himself at my feet. slapping his own face. Emily, I was wrong. I'm scum. But please. 10 years together, give me another chance. Mom keeps asking for you. Our baby needs a father. I stepped back, hand resting on my bump. When you cheated, did our decade matter? When your first reaction to my pregnancy was divorce and abortion, did our history cross your mind? Would you be here begging if the Williams family wasn't crumbling and Lily wasn't headed to jail? He kept blubbering. I regret everything. I'll change. I love you. I walked away without looking back. After receiving my severance from the labor dispute, I launched my business. Friends had urged me to start my own venture for years better pay. Flexible hours. Leveraging my skills and contacts. Loyalty to the company held me back before. Ironically, I should thank Lily. Her online smear campaign unexpectedly reconnected me with former brand partners. My new e-commerce company, Flourish Culture, became a reunion hub for ex-colleagues. Our years working together formed an instant dream team. Work thrived. My pregnancy progressed smoothly, minimal morning sickness. An easy first trimester. 3 months later, our divorce reconvened. This time, Ryan dragged his ailing mother to court. The pair perfected their pitiful stares. The judge glanced at my visible bump and sighed. I remained steadfast. The verdict came immediately: irreconcilable differences with Ryan at fault. Full custody to me upon birth. Monthly child support until adulthood. Split pregnancy/medical/education costs 50-50. $70,000 lump sum for emotional damages. All marital assets became mine. His premarital condo and car stayed his. Ryan deflated like a punctured balloon. Satisfaction warmed me. Later came news: the Williams family's connections spared Lily from jail. A friend asked, "Appeal?" I shook my head. This was enough. I'd received the compensation I deserved, regained momentum in the career I loved, and ended a misguided marriage. From now on, my life would be smooth sailing. There was no need to dwell on defeated opponents. Later, I heard Ryan and Lily had gotten back together with much fanfare. For a while, Ryan's livestream channel exploded with traffic. After a decade of exposure to my influence, he seemed to have an overnight awakening, embracing the controversial fame strategy. Honestly, I admired his persistence in continuing joint livestream sales despite constant online harassment. But my former company wasn't so fortunate. Former employees who'd been forced out banded together to report labor violations. What began as standard workplace disputes unexpectedly uncovered massive tax evasion. During the financial audit tsunami, the company faced lawsuits from ex-staff demanding compensation while scrambling to pay enormous back taxes with penalties. Shareholders fled as internal and external crises collided. Soon after, Hershey declared bankruptcy. Mr. Williams, the chairman and legal representative, reportedly drowned in debt. The relationship between Ryan and Lily imploded with the company's collapse. Ryan appeared addicted to his newfound infamy, quickly attaching himself to a new top-paying female patron. Meanwhile, Lily, already pregnant, suffered a miscarriage doctors said might prevent future pregnancies. Their subsequent courtroom battles featured vicious mutual accusations, laying bare every dirty secret. Before the bankruptcy declaration, shareholders collectively begged me to save Hershey. "You watched this company grow from its infancy, how can you let it die?" They misunderstood. Its downfall stemmed not from me, but from the authoritarian leadership. The same controlling management that built Hershey ultimately destroyed it, a classic case of the creator becoming the destroyer. I once read an online post arguing companies exist solely for earning livelihoods, warning against sympathizing with capitalists. I'd laughed then, but now understood how easily principles erode. The post's cold practicality reflected countless hard-learned lessons. In this era of proclaimed gender equality, invisible inequalities persist everywhere. Yet women balancing family and careers represent society's necessary evolution. We'll ultimately prove women can integrate life's roles seamlessly, becoming unstoppable supermoms and corporate leaders. The end.